Hey comic book fans, welcome to the Comic Fix. Now today I'm going to show you my comic haul that I got this week. And let me tell you, this week is freaking huge. I've been saying on my Twitter the last couple of days, oh my god, how many great comics are coming out this week. I gotta say that this week is probably the biggest week that I've ever had in collecting comics. So, without further ado, let's get on to the comics. So, first up, we got Great Pacific. Now, I have never heard about this book, but it's an Image comic, and I'm trying out as many number ones from Image as I can, and so I thought, why the hell not? I'll try this book, especially because I was buying so many books anyways. So, and I've heard from people who have early reviews of this book. They said this book is really great, and it's going to be the next big thing, so let's see if they're right. And then Saga is back, and oh, this is my prediction for pick of the week. I'm just thinking, I was looking through my stack, it's either going to be this one, Batman, or Punk Rock Jesus. So I'm really excited to see this one. The in-laws are going to be in town, so let's see how it goes with all our characters. So, really excited about this one. Next up is Punk Rock Jesus. Punk Rock Jesus is one of my favorite series, and there's only one issue left after this, so oh, I can't wait to read it. So many good books. And then the Fantastic Four, issue number 1, the new one by Matt Fraction. So I'm really excited to read this one. I've read Matt Fraction in his Iron Man run, and then I stopped reading comics for a little bit. So I'm really excited to read this one. And I heard he got the family down, because I do think that in comics, Fantastic Four is the hardest one to write, because they're not traditional superheroes, you know? They're a family first, and sometimes a writer can't get that, but I think Matt Fraction will. Can't wait to read that one. And then we got all new X-Men number 1. Now, the reason why I picked this one up was because I've heard some controversy about it. And with Marvel now, and with new writers coming on, I decided I'll try out some X-Men books, see how they go, and I got all new X-Men. And I like seeing this in the background and this. So, and one thing with the X-Men is that I know how convoluted the whole storyline is and continuity. And so I was going to be interested to see how new reader friendly it is, because I am a new reader to Marvel, so, or especially to the X-Men, so, you know, give it a try. And then a book that I was not planning to pick up at all, but a lot of comic book websites got early previews of this book, and it sounded awesome, especially with the way that the art looks. I mean, just look at that. That looks so cool. So then that is Thor, God of Thunder. I don't know, right when I always hear Thunder, I think of AC/DC or something. But I'm really excited for this week. There's so many books that just sound so good. And then we got Always Batman and Robin. I'm not really sure about this one, because it is that zombie storyline that's going on right now before Death in the Family starts for the Batman and Robin book. So it's going to be interesting to see how this book goes. And then we got Suicide Squad, issue number 14. And it got the whole, that mask thing. Really excited to read this one. And Batgirl, I think this one is going to be just through the roof. I just hope that Gail Simone hits out of the ballpark, because she's been getting better and better with each issue. Last issue, though, it was lacking because people went in there thinking that they were going to get the final, or the start of Death in the Family. Well, it was just a prelude. It was just like the last page. But this is where everything starts. Green Lantern Corps. I looked at some of the previews in this one. You see from the cover, let me get it from the glare. You see from the cover that the Third Army is there. And hopefully we're going to get an issue where the Third Army are just so prevalent in this issue. Oh yeah, I'm looking through it right now, and all I see are Third Army. So I'm now really excited to read this one, because Third Army has been one of the most disappointing books or event that I've ever seen. So I'm really excited to see this one. Yeah, how long has it been since I said I'm really excited to read a Green Lantern book? And then we got the Ravengers. Ravengers has become one of my favorite books in the whole DC line. It's one of those underrated books that I think everyone should just give a try, and they'll actually really enjoy it. It feels more like the Teen Titans than the Teen Titans do. So this one I'm really excited about. We see in here Superboy takes command. So let's see how that plays out with Superboy. Maybe he'll get some actual character growth in there. And then Frankenstein Agent Shade dealing with Rot World. And the cool thing about this book is that Animal Man and Swamp Thing are taking place a year into the future, and Frankenstein Agent Shade is in the now. So, and he's out there to build the weapon that Swamp Thing is going after in his own book. So it'll be cool to read and see what's going on and see what happened to Frankenstein. Because Frankenstein, he can't die because he already is dead and he can't be turned into the rot, you know. So. And then I got Superboy, Hell on Earth. I didn't pick up the last couple issues. I thought they were very disappointing, but since it's the Hell on Earth, I'm going to give it a try, see how it is. See if maybe it comes back onto the pull list or not. And then just a book that just, Scott Snyder and Greg Capullo's Batman, issue number 14. Do I need to say more? The freaking Joker! The Joker, for crying out loud! I just cannot go through it because I don't want to know what happens. This is a book that I never flipped through, and I cannot wait to read Batman issue number 14. It's going to be a great book. Maybe it's going to take pick of the week. You never know. I think the running for pick of the week, as I said, Punk Rock Jesus, Saga, and Batman. That's my pre-addiction, to what will come as the pick of the week. And we got in the background the Arkham City for the Wii U, which actually looks pretty sick. I was actually wanting to pick up the collector's edition of Batman Arkham City, so maybe I will do that. Well, this is Dave from the Comic Fix saying that this is my comic load for this week. There's so much stuff. I did not pick Phantom Stranger. I just was like, why do I want to pick that book up when I got all these great books here? I didn't pick up Team 7. I will go back and pick it up, but there's just so many good books this week that I just couldn't comprehend why would I want to pay for those books right now. So I'm going to wait for a paycheck to come in and then go get my my ones that are lacking behind and go and pick them up. So this is Dave from the Comic Fix saying I cannot wait to do some reviews. There's going to be some reviews coming up really soon, and there's a lot of them. So this is going to be a huge week for me, and I cannot wait to get reading. So I'm going to start my reading right now, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.